I'm a hostage, and
Well, frankly, we look at Latifa because she's a princess, because she sort of stands out from the crowd. But sadly, her fate is pretty emblematic of the treatment of women in the UAE. It's not as if her father, the ruler of Dubai, is an anomaly in this sense.
What is the reality, day-to-day, of life for women in the UAE?
Life for women in the UAE really depends on what their father or their husband wants to permit. So some can work, some can thrive, some can then go about and lead a regular life. But if the key male in their life wants them to be subordinate, they have to be subordinate. That's the ugly reality in the UAE. And Latifa epitomizes that. Because, what did she want to do? She wanted to be, a skydiving instructor. She wanted to travel. She wanted to do what, many young women want to do. And that was anathema for her father. He wanted her to be just a little pawn at home, not to really go outside the house in any significant way. And when she dared to act anyway, he kidnapped her, disappeared her, and we don't know where she is at this moment.
How much hypocrisy do you think there is in Dubai in terms of the fact that it tries to promote itself as this progressive beacon in the Middle East, but behind that facade, it's very different?
There is a huge discrepancy between the facade that Dubai gives to the world and the reality at home. It tries to show itself as sort of a playground, a place where people can go, live freely, a liberal oasis in a repressive environment. It gets away with that, I suppose, just because it lives next to Saudi Arabia, which is about as repressive as it comes. But the reality is quite different. If you criticize the government, you get locked up, often for 10 years. If a woman wants to lead an independent life, there's nothing to stop her father from locking her away and disappearing her. So that is the ugly reality behind that pretty facade of a liberal playground of Dubai. This is, a father who is clearly utterly cruel. He's willing to, kidnap his daughter who tries to flee and lock her up. And given that this has become a cause célèbre, given that he has lost his custody battle in the UK in part because of his treatment of his older daughters, I worry about what he might do in retaliation against Latifa.
So have you got genuine concerns about how he'll react to these new videos?
I think that he is going to be very upset that Latifa was able to distribute any form of communication to the world.
I just want my passport and to be free. I don't want to be a hostage in this jail villa, and I don't want to be a hostage in this country. I just want to be free.
He thought that when he locked her up, he closed her away and that was it. So the fact that she found a way to communicate is clearly going to put her in danger.
Do you think Princess Latifa will one day be free?
I personally am hopeful, one, that she's, alive right now, something we can't take for granted. But I am confident that if she is alive, that she will at some day be freed. Because this is a woman who clearly has personal drive, a real determination to lead an ordinary life. The fact that she was able to leak this video shows the kind of stamina and determination that she has within her. So I am sure that if she has survived this ordeal, there will come a time where the pressure will be sufficient, she will be freed, and she will leave the country and I hope lead a happy life thereafter.
Hello, I'm Tom Steinfort. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our Extra Minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au, as well as the 9Now app.